War Thunder has a wide range of air-to-air missiles, and almost every update extends the list. The AIM-9 Sidewinder family occupies a prominent place among AAMs, and boy, this family is large. We'd like to begin this review with the B modification. It's also been licensed to other nations, which are known as the Swiss FLZ LWF-63, the Swedish RB-24, and the modernized German AIM-9B FGW-2. All of them are only capable of tail-chasing targets that don't maneuver much. In addition to the licensed versions, there's also the Soviet R-3S and the Chinese PL-2, which are almost identical to the AIM-9B. They served as the foundation for two new lines of missiles for the Soviet Union and China, respectively, but we'd like to limit the scope of this video to the original Sidewinders. Next in the alphabetical order is the unique AIM-9C. It has no infrared homing and instead comes with a semi-active radar homing device. You can launch this missile even from the front. A similar Sidewinder with the more traditional infrared seeker received the D index. The C and D modifications share everything but the homing method. Compared to the earliest version, the two newer ones have a new motor with a high total impulse, increased operating time for the onboard devices, and more effective control surfaces. The AIM-9D also received a cooling system for its seeker. The name of AIM-9E was given to the missile based on the B modification. Thanks to a new cooling system for the imaging device, it had higher sensitivity and lock-on range. Besides, the missile received an ability to uncage its seeker to track the acquired target before the launch. Still, the missile's maneuverability and controlled flight time were similar to the earliest model. Next up is the AIM-9G, whose main parameters are equal to the AIM-9D. The only difference is the extended acquisition mode and the ability to receive target acquisition data from the aircraft's radar system. The next version of the missile is the AIM-9H. It was the first missile with solid-state electronics and could boast a higher tracking rate. After the E modification, the AIM-9J was developed. This is the one that received some local names, like the RB-24J in Sweden and the FLZ LWF-6380 in Switzerland. The new version improved on some of the weak points, like maneuverability and time of controlled flight, while the scan angle of its seeker matched that of the G and H modifications. The only thing the AIM-9J was missing was the ability to receive target acquisition data from the aircraft's radar. This feature was added to the next version, the export AIM-9P. The next major step in the evolution of Sidewinders came in the shape of all-aspect homing devices. They made their debut on one of the most important missiles in the family, the AIM-9L. In addition to the new seeker, it received a more powerful motor. It was basically a fusion of two development branches, the Navy and the Air Force ones. The AIM-9L became the first standard missile used by both military branches. This missile is known as the RB-74 in Sweden. Experience received during the development of the L version was also used to modernize some of the older variants. For instance, the AIM-9P4 has the performance of the regular P version, but it's equipped with the all-aspect seeker from the 9L. The most advanced Sidewinders available in our game have more than all-aspect seekers, though. They can also boast jamming resistance. The AIM-9LI can identify flares and temporarily block its homing to keep its lock on the correct target. The AIM-9M and its Swedish sibling, RB-74M, made the next step. They're equipped with low-smoke motors that keep launches discreet. That's all the Sidewinders we currently have in War Thunder. The AIM-9 was used to create missiles of other classes as well, but that's a story for another episode. See you soon!